of the coolest things about my job is I get to talk about whatever I want to, and I get to make videos about that which interests me. And so I am big, deep, and heavy into the planets in 2020 as Jupiter and Saturn are about to conjunct and just like line up in the sky. And Pluto's over there in the mix. And so if you've gone out to look at the sky lately, you can see Jupiter and Saturn, and then Mars sharing the same sky most of the time with the moon. And so it has been absolutely fascinating. We are now in spooky and dangerous October 2020. And so Earth and Mars are getting to their closest point, as they will in like 29 years, I believe. And, or 22. And so we are kind of lining up with Mars. So the Martian energy is heavy. We got wildfires, lots of red suns, red skies. And we have Eris, where Earth will be lining up with Eris on the 17th. And Eris is the planet that got Pluto demoted. But before Pluto got demoted, they kept Pluto as a planet. And they were like, Eris is bigger than Pluto. Eris is now planet 10, planet X. And so there's definitely heavy Martian energy happening now. As Mars is retrograde relative to Earth, Jupiter and Saturn are direct. And so, if this is a circle race, then Earth is about to take the lead on Mars after tomorrow, today, the 6th. And so we get an eerie red moon over Mount Shasta in Washington. I mean, it is red, 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 red alert moon, wouldn't you say? That's one of the reddest moons I've ever seen. And orange and red are the colors associated with not only Mars, but the war stars that are behind Mars. How close is Mars? Close enough for radio reception. So you can now pick up Martian rock and roll on your radio, maybe, if you find the right channel. This week's close encounter with Mars. Get ready. Earth and Mars are about to have a close encounter. One of the best since 2003. On Tuesday, October 6th, Mars will only be 62 million kilometers from Earth, shining in the midnight sky almost 3 times brighter than Sirius. Are you serious? Yes, you are. And so, yeah, the Martian energy is heavy, and the Mars photos have been pretty spectacular. And there's quite a show happening in the sky, in the heavens, almost every single night this year now. Just basic boilerplate, simple textbook. Eris is the Greek goddess of strife and discord. Her Roman equivalent is Discordia, which means discord. Eris's Greek opposite is Harmonia, whose Roman counterpart is Concordia. Homer equated her to the war goddess Enyo, whose Roman counterpart is Bellona. So yeah, you got strife, discord, parts of war. But I guess if she's related to Homer, Homer Simpson survives every time. So that's cool. Mars is a god that's pretty much always been associated with war. In ancient Roman religion and myth, Mars was a god of war. And also, interestingly enough, an agricultural guardian. Yeah. And you got Pluto, which is known for Hades, or the underworld, or the god of wealth, death and wealth. Because diamonds and other jewels, including petroleum, come from the underground. And so Earth will take past Mars and then go past Eris. But we always get a giant windstorm or possibly hurricane when we go past Eris. So, plus people fight more and there's more strifey stuff. And so yeah, we're tracking all the action, and I'm doing my best to keep my cool. And if John Gabriel gets the coronavirus and recovers, this is going to be his coming home video. So that is exciting, and I appreciate good production value. And then you throw Neptune in the mix, Crunch Farlow, 2020 tropical season landfalls in the United States. And we got Bob Ross been filling out the landscape of the coasts, the East Coast and Gulf Coast of the United States of America, with just wave after wave after wave of storm or hurricane or storm or hurricane. And so I would guess at this point that you better watch out. Or Houston, this area needs to watch out. This area needs to watch out. This area needs to watch out. And yeah, these areas need to watch out as well. As we have Hurricane Delta, gonna not help you, coming in. How strong will it be? I don't know. Some dry air got injected into the eye wall formation, so it is not rapidly intensifying at a worst case maximum scenario. So that is good news heading into midnight tonight. And this is a rocket launch from the space station. And it's like, man, how come we can't have 60 frame per second cameras shooting things 24/7? Not only all across the Earth, I mean, they got like 30,000 satellites up. They could put up some GoPros or iPhones, right? And then over the moon and over Mars. I would much rather watch live streams of those videos than talk about politics. Yeah. Crazy stuff, man. Super duper cool, crazy stuff. And I'm in a weird mood. My 8-year anniversary of THORnews is 5 weeks away. So I think I may be kind of going crazy until then. But I'm good at going crazy, I think. As Dust in the Night points out, the previous 24 hours saw Hurricane Delta rapidly intensify from a disorganized trough to a full-on hurricane, particularly in the last 12 hours. At this time, the central pressure is still falling quickly. And so I'm on the night shift for you guys. We're now going to sub 980 territory. And I would definitely sign Natalie's petition to bring back Blazers to TV news. And gracias and thank you to Webcams de Mexico. Así se vería. Delta es Travis is satellite. Crap, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so this shows us mid-Thursday landfall. Right now, it is still pointing towards Louisiana, but models have been missing pretty wide all year. So we will definitely have to track it. Although there was at one time they nailed it. Yeah, was it? Now it's almost Tuesday. Tuesday was it? So we still got about 2.5 days left, or 80 hours-ish. And some parts are going to get warm for a while. Emily Roller, she's tracking our next system taking aim Sunday, Monday, which promises some big pattern changes. She's talking about Colorado weather. Yes, she is. And there's some wind coming into San Francisco. From Scotland is letting us know that the Earth's heartbeat is beating fast and pulsing quickly and swiftly through South America during this wild October, which still has a lot of heat to it. Hopefully, the heat waves of Earth will calm down after Earth passes Mars and they do their little dance. But they got water shortages, wildfires, smoke, and blackouts are the primary concern in Paraguay and Brazil. And then, earthquakes and volcanoes. Says, Ken, I got that don't Fibonacci me, man, Jupiterian eye, or is it Egyptian eye? Or as Bobby Storm says, just a strange presentation on Earth null. I'll say that much, Delta. What's that thing you got on your southern side? Looks like a drawing for a science fiction novel. Hey. So, will, at some point, Hurricane Delta explode into a monster storm? Probably. But we shall see. Miracles are always possible. But as Dada Boo, the Florida Wave Master, is pointing out, a few intensity models up to Category 4 with Delta. Where will it go? At this point, no one really knows. But this suggests between a strong Category 2 and a strong Category 4. Philip Papin, who's always yapping cool stuff about the weather, is talking about the tiny core of Hurricane Delta is coming into view of the Cayman Islands radar. You can see the tiny inner core with the eyewall, and a well-defined principal rain band rotating on its north flank. The eye itself seems to be going in and out, with it open a bit to the north. Yeah, upon further examination, I kind of see what he's saying. Yeah, we are paying attention to this, and I'll be watching like a crazy man for y'all, because you guys treat me really well, and I appreciate that. Well, I could use more kisses. All right, whatever. You know, dating in the modern age is weird and strange and crazy, but I would probably definitely kiss Billy, Selena, Ariana, Amelia later tonight or tomorrow if they were anywhere, somewhere I was or whatever, if the situation arose, or I would let them kiss me first. It's better to let the woman kiss you. Asterisk, I don't know. Whatever. I'm talking dumb. I should probably let this go. Michael Fisher, Hurricane Delta has rapidly intensified through the day. The storm continues to become better organized on infrared imagery as the core transition to a classic buzzsaw look. The last recon pass mentioned the possibility that the very tiny inner core was forming. Not good. I'm like, calm down. People are like, no. I'm like, calm down. People are like, no. I'm like, calm down. People are like, no. All this doom and gloom is kind of romantic. If you can get all your stars to align, I guess. Yeah, that's the hard part. But yeah, expect the next 24 hours definitely to be more Marsy in this Mars Approach 2020. All right, everybody stay cool, and I will talk to you guys in the near future, because this is what I do, and I'm in the mood. All right, man, like the first 5 days of October were stressful, so I think I feel better today. That's good news. I hope you feel great as well. God bless everyone. Talk to you soon.